This is Monday with the Mayor on 18 WJTS. Bill Potter has made my way to Loogootee, Indiana, as we're talking with Loogootee Mayor Noel Harty. And Noel, it's good to see you.
Welcome to Loogootee.
Well, we're always glad to come up here and make this little trip.
We've got some this past Saturday 3M mowers. They now occupy a facility that was once known as Hoosier Auto, and Hoosier Auto still exists, but it's in a different location. And so 3M Motors is in there. They sell brand new mowers, and they service mowers, which is very important. In today's world, it's hard to find a place that works on small engines, etc. And so they're located on the corner of Church Street, and basically they're right there at Church Street and just a block off of the highway, so off of 50. So they're excited to be here.
And you also had some this weekend. You had some this past weekend. You had some fundraising events going on.
Yeah, they did. You know, Friday night, St. John's Church. Of course, we're in Lent, of course, so it won't be long. Easter will be here, right?
Right.
But St. John's Lutheran, they had their fish fry, and then on Saturday morning, our softball team had their annual pancake breakfast at Loogootee High School, and it's always a big event, and everybody likes pancakes, right?
Oh yeah. Now, this coming weekend, you're going to have a clean sweep through Loogootee.
We are. German American Bank every year, Washington, the city of Washington and Loogootee has it the same day, and the concept is 10 nonprofit organizations come forward. They each pick up, the number's 10. There's 10 teams, and each one of them goes out and searches for 10 bags of trash, which sometimes can be a problem, which is a good problem because we want to promote our city as being clean. And they go out and they get 10 bags of trash, and then they bring it back to the bank area where Laura Albertson is donating her truck this year with the recycling center. And that's where they'll deposit their bags of trash. And German American pays $25 for each bag of trash for all 10 teams, so it ends up being a $2,500 donation back to our community.
Wow,
so
that's great. And it's a great way for civic organizations to make money in a quick way, because you're doing it one time, one day.
Yeah, believe it or not, you know, it starts at 8:30 and they're usually done by 10:30, so a couple hours.
Now, I think it's a little chilly now, but you are working on new projects at the pool.
We are. Last year, unfortunately, when we went to open the pool, I call it a shower curtain, and basically it's a piece that comes down and the water flows down from it. And I think that the name actually is associated with curtain, but it just kind of reminds you of being in a shower and the water flows down. But last year when we went to open it, it was inoperable. And we discovered that we would have to actually dig the splash pad up to get it working. Well, of course, we were in time to be opening the pool, so that just didn't happen. So we're working on that to try to get it so that it will be fixed by the time the pool opens this year. But, you know, since we've dug that up, we're going to have to put a whole new liner in and so forth. But that's all the nature of the beast, right? So. But we will be opening the pool Memorial Day weekend. A couple days before Memorial Day, the high school seniors, I think, after they practice for graduation or are done with exams, are going to come over and try the pool out for the year. So
okay, good. So it'll be good and exciting.
Yep, absolutely.
Now, all cities, towns, counties have to deal with potholes. How are things with your potholes in Loogootee?
We have, you know, on the days that it's been nice, again, recently we've been kind of tied up with the pool area, but we have been trying to fill them with the mix and so forth. But, you know, in January and February, a lot of people start complaining about the potholes, but there's really, because of the temperature and so forth, if you try to repair them then, it just doesn't hold, you know, and it just becomes an even bigger pothole later on. So
you just got to wait for the weather to break to really get it fixed right.
For sure. Okay. Well, one last thing this weekend, the Loogootee High School at the auditorium on Friday evening at 7, Saturday evening at 7, and then I believe it's at 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, they're doing the musical The Little Mermaid. And I was telling somebody the other day, I said, you know, the old days, how high school musicals used to be, you'd think, you know, you'd go and you'd think, well, this is cute and so forth. But I'm telling you, it's almost like a production for $5. I mean, it's unreal. And every year, they just never disappoint. So it usually lasts about 2.5 hours. And you can't beat that for a $5 show. So.
And you said The Little Mermaid?
Yep, The Little Mermaid this year. So, and they have, like on Friday night and Saturday, they'll have the same person, and then on Sunday they'll have different, you know, cast members. So But anyway, I'm really looking forward to it. Takes months of practice. So
Well, good things going on in the city of Loogootee.
yep, absolutely.
Well, Mayor, thanks for talking with us.
Thank you.
We have been talking with Noel Harty, who is the mayor of Loogootee, as we are in Loogootee, Indiana, with Monday with the Mayor.